Good evening, class and professor. Congratulations on making it to week 8. It always feels good when we look back and see how much time and effort we put forth, along with our progress in the classes we have completed. I have learned a lot from this class. I remember making a video in Professor's environmental economic class. I do not consider myself a shy person. However, when I was making a forum video, I found it pretty nerve wracking. Not to mention, I set myself up for failure by making the video first, then have to go back and listen to myself in order to write the forum. I'll even admit this is my third take on this video because I start stuttering and say and have to go back and start all over. Anyways, I found I learned something each week in each course. Therefore, I like taking a little bit of information from each week and saying what my favorite part was. Week 1, we did our introductions, and it seems redundant for some. However, I thoroughly enjoy introduction week since I can learn a little bit from each person, where they're coming from, their progress, and so on. Week 2, we learned about energy efficient revolutions. I think one of the most interesting things I learned that week was about 3D printing. I had no idea that 3D printing was being utilized for many things. Additionally, I did not know that replacing regular light bulbs with incandescent light bulbs will save an average of 300 pounds of carbon dioxide annually. To me, that was a huge thing because 300 pounds is a lot for just a little light bulb. So if you just think how many light bulbs we can change in this world, how much carbon dioxide can we remove? Week 3, we learned about net carbon dioxide emissions and got to complete the climate bathtub simulation. I have completed the climate bathtub simulation before, in professor's class even. However, it was a little different this time. Plus, I believe it is cool seeing the simulation each time. Not to mention it is educational and can be utilized for schools and teaching our society. Additionally, something that I found most interesting this week was the company Raisin and how they make biofuel out of sugarcane. I didn't even know, I've heard of biofuel, but I did not know you could make fuel out of sugarcane. I learned a lot about the company Raisin, and they have a lot of positive things going for them that is extremely beneficial for our world. Week 4 was It's All About the Money. I thought what Montana is doing was pretty interesting. However, the facts about wind farm and the levels of sustainability they have caught my most interest. Wind 5 was about infrastructure systems. I believe out of all the 8 weeks, this week was my favorite. This was strictly because Professor recommended me to look up solar roadways. I have done a lot of research on roadways in my environmental science degree, and they're softening because of climate change. Just the overpopulation is causing weight on the roads and there's cracks. And I've always been a huge advocate of why do we have to pay more towards the roads? And now I believe that we should. And I posted a YouTube video on week 5 and highly recommend watching it. But it just shows the benefits of solar roadways. You will never have to worry about acid rain or shoveling snow. And if an animal's crossing the road, it lights up around it, and it just has a tremendous amount of benefits. I honestly was blown away after that. Before this, I have never heard about solar roadways. I am curious how they will replace the entire world's roadways and find the funding to make our solar roadways, something I believe I will do some more research. However, they are extremely sustainable and will be beneficial for many reasons. Week 6 was government intervention. I remember struggling a little on this week, trying to find the right topic for my forum. I wrote about Green Cities Network, and one piece of information that was interesting to me was how schools are trying to plant 1 million trees. I think the advantages trees provide for our world's sustainability was the most interesting. I knew trees could remove a lot of carbon dioxide, but I did not realize how much. A young tree alone can absorb 13 pounds per tree annually, and an adult tree, when it's fully matured, can absorb 48 pounds of carbon dioxide each year. Week 7 was about sustainability design. We had to choose a country and give a lettered grade on what level of sustainability we think it is. I chose Switzerland, and yes, I found a lot of educational things I did not know. However, I think the most interesting thing I learned that week was what quantile the United States is in. I thought the United States was doing a lot better than statistics said, and it saddened me to see otherwise. Additionally, I enjoy reading my classmates' forums about the sustainability levels in countries around the world. I've learned a lot in this class, and I am noticing how much it's going towards my other courses and how much my courses are all coming together since I'm so close to my degree. I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 8 weeks with each and every one of you and wish the best of luck to you on your future courses and upon achieving your degree. Please do not hesitate to ask me any questions, and have a safe week. Thank you.